Hi everyone, my name's Jonathan Fulcher. I'm the lecturer in the Challenge to the Exploitation of Natural Resources Law course in the Master's program at the TC Burns School of Law. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the course so that you might be interested in enrolling in it. It's taught by myself and William Isdale, who's a barrister in Brisbane, and we will team teach the course intensively in the second semester of 2025. The course involves an examination of the ways in which people have begun to challenge the exploitation of natural resources, petroleum, coal, gas, all of the ways in which the energy transition has occurred, the development of renewable sector, wind, solar and batteries, the development of a hydrogen sector, all of these ways in which the energy transition, which has been mandated by climate change, is occurring. And we look at the legal frameworks for all of these different sectors. We still look at the fossil fuel sector, but we see it through the lens of a transition to a carbon-free world over the next few decades. The point of the course is to make you think a bit more deeply about how the energy transition works from a legal point of view. And we look at some of the challenges to exploitation of natural resources, things like wild law, which involve allowing natural features to be advocated for in the courts by humans rather than by themselves. Obviously they can't advocate for themselves, and so in some jurisdictions like Ecuador, it's allowed under the constitution for people to advocate for rivers and mountains, ranges and trees and so on. In the Wanganui River in New Zealand, an iwi, which is a Maori group, has the trusteeship of the river and can control development in and around the river region. So we look at some of these things and we look at the comparisons with some Australian legislation. There's some legislation that protects the Yarra, but it's more a planning document allowing consultation with the Indigenous, the Wurundjeri people of that part of Australia. We look at the ways in which Indigenous people want to engage with development in the energy sector and in the mining sector, and the ways in which those engagements have challenged those sectors and made them operate in different and new ways. So the course will be taught over 2 weekends, and I hope to get some guest lecturers in who are engaged in the sector and are able to give you the benefit of some of their experiences. So I recommend the course to you, and I hope to see you there in the lecture hall when we get to those weekends. Thanks very much.